Yeah, it was just nice to go home the other day and then come to this ballpark and play. I say I left Super Bowl Sunday and from Atlanta, and so I think everybody feels good to be home. Obviously, everything we've been through, and as long as we've been away, just feels good to get back here.
What type of lift does playing at this place give you with all these fans?
No, I think a big one. It's a big and has been ever since the first time we opened this place. I think it's been a big lift for the players. They get energized here. I think it keeps them going throughout the summer. It's a special place.
What does the Braves walk add to the opening day experience for you guys?
Sore feet. I don't know. I don't know. It's just good. You know what? I think it just reedifies how great Braves country is. When those guys walked through there and saw the enthusiasm and support and everything, it was good. It was a good experience.
Did you get a sense that the fans are still behind you?
Absolutely. That's exactly, I think, what everybody sensed. I didn't expect anything other, quite honestly. We got there. I've said many times over the years that the Braves country's real, and those people out there today showed, they're behind these guys.
This team has been through losing streaks before, but do you feel like it's a little bit, I don't know, it doesn't tell the full story when it's right in the beginning of a season, like it feels more dramatic?
No, I don't even feel it's a little bit. I think it's way magnified at the beginning. You go through where during June, July, August, I'd rather have it now than September. If we got to go through one of these, and if we only go through one, we'll be lucky this year, quite honestly. But it's just always tough in the beginning. That's the hardest thing. That's the hardest thing you have to handle in this game, I think, is that, start like we're having.
Brian, when you look at some of the ways that you guys lost, can you somewhat say that this was a fluke? This 0-7 is a little bit of a fluke?
Well, no, because we could have. We had control of a lot of these games, and I said before, we just didn't score. Yeah, it's kind of a fluke that these guys didn't hit better because they're better hitters. The back of their baseball cards will show you that these guys are professional. They're really good players, and yeah, to your point, yeah, we didn't take advantage of some of the opportunities we had, which is kind of a fluke because normally we would and make sense of things and. I said before, we played well enough to win all of them. I mean, we didn't play bad baseball. We didn't get big hits, pretty much. We, with the exception of probably a couple of innings out of the bullpen, everything else was really, really good. And we had solid starts from guys, so we it could have been better. But you know what? We had opportunities and couldn't capitalize. So hopefully that's something starts new tonight.
About your bullpen out there, just seeing enough?
Yeah, no, I think it's you have to play the games to get a feel for that, and I think we've identified guys. I think now they all going to have to pitch. I mean, they're just you can only pitch them so much, and it's just hard in baseball, even when you're chasing wins and then don't get them because you tax your bullpen. That's what happens, and so consequently, guys are down when on the next one. So, I think it's and the more we play, the more we will. The more guys will step up and identify themselves.
Matt Olson calls Spencer Schwellenbach one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. Do you see that from him?
I'm sorry now.
Matt Olson calls Schwellenbach one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. Do you see that?
I would agree with that. From what he's done since he's been here, the lineups he's went through and had to navigate, big games that he's won for us, and what he's done in a short period of time, I would agree with that.
He had such a great year last year. If you did the same thing, I'm sure you'd be thrilled. But have you noticed anything different about him?
I think more confidence in what he does and how he goes about it. And like I said, everything's going to be new. It was new in spring training. Never been to big league camp before. Now he's never been a major league starter from opening day, and he has. But it's been so impressive how he, just goes about his work and how he prepares. And then when the games come, how he has ability to navigate and make adjustments and use his arsenal. Yeah.
To address that with you guys and just trying to do small things.
We address it every day with them. you know, and it's easy, Aaron, at 3:30, 2:30 to 7, and once 7 comes, it's a totally different animal. I mean, but yeah, it's something that's addressed every day with guys to relax, trust everything that you got going on. But like you said, it's human nature. Nobody wants to do bad. Everybody wants to get the big hit. Doesn't happen that way, and I think that's just something that you learn by experience, and it's it gets to a point sometimes you just got to say heck with it, and I'm just going to do it.
Did you have a shipment of torpedo bats right before you were in the clubhouse?
Yeah, I don't know how big that turnaround is. I know some of them they've obviously ordered them because they want to feel them and see what they hit like. I don't know how, what to order, go on Amazon and order them. I don't think you get them. I don't think you can get them overnight,
Do you have any updates on Ronaldo Lopez, and are you optimistic that?
Well, he's going to be seen Tuesday. Yeah, he's going back out to L.A. and be seen, and then we won't know anything till after that procedure to see where he's at.
How nice was it to see Nick Allen kind of surprise you a little bit and take advantage of the opportunity you've given him?
No, it's been great. It's been great. I was very impressed with him in the spring. I didn't know much about him. I'd talked to Mark Kotze about him and didn't remember him. I don't even remember if he played against us, quite honestly. But no, just to see what he can bring and the athleticism, how his feet, he's a really solid shortstop, and he's had some of the best at-bats we've had all year right now, and so he's kind of earned that right to earn, he's already earned more playing time.
What did Cott have to say about it?
No, he loved him. They had other issues, they were just going to go different directions. They had, a young kid coming up that they highly touted, but he was very complimentary about the person, the makeup, and the player.
Did you talk to Brett Boone?
Well, I talked to him in San Diego when he came out, and I actually saw Aaron at the writers' meetings and talked to him about him. And it's hard not to like the kid. He's a wonderful person. And now he's a little gamer ball player, too, with skills.